Hello friends, welcome to my channel Clinical Biochemistry by Dr. P.K. Prabhakar. In this series of research matrices, research parameters, today I'm going to talk about what is impact factor and how impact factor is going to be calculated. And other than impact factor, what are the other parameter which gives you the similar type of information. So in that terms, if you see the scientific productivity, normally science have some input and there will be output also. So what is the input? We are going to invest in the scientist, buildings, equipments, communication tools, salary of the JRF, SRF, staffs, and as a result, we are going to get some output, which is the measurable for the scientific output. That can be publication, that can be patent, books, technology transfer, instrument design, royalty earns, or different other parameters. So they are the input and output for the scientific community. The scientific productivity is going to be measured. There are number of parameters, number of matrices are there by which we are going to measure the scientific productivity of a institution, of an author or a scientist or a researcher. So the two different parameters, we are two different kind of measurable things we are having in terms of quantity, also in terms of quality also. When we are going to measure the scientific productivity in terms of quantity, there we are going to talk about the number of paper published. And when we are talking about the quality of the productivity, then we are going to talk the number of citations. This citation varying depending on the number of parameters, number of other components. So we have different important parameters, different important indexes, we can call it. Citation is one of the index, impact factor, H index, I10 index, a number of other indexes also is there. So slowly in some other lectures we will talk one by one. Already I have made a video on H index, how to write paper, how to do literature search. Today I'm going to talk about impact factor. So what is impact factor? This impact factor, or we are also going to call journal impact factor, JIF or IF, that is normally for any academic journal, and it is measured which reflects the yearly average number of citations to the recent article published in that particular journal. So it is a quality of a journal. When we are talking about the matrices, there are two types of matrices. One is journal matrices, which is the quality of journals, and second one is author matrices. So which is normally going to tell you about the authors. So impact factor is a journal matrix which gives you the quality of journal. It is frequently used as a proxy for the relative importance of the journal within the field. A journal with high impact factor is commonly treated as the good, it will have more importance, and the which will have lower impact factor, that will be treated as the less important journal in that particular field. The impact factor was devised by Eugene Garfield, the founder of the Institute of Scientific Information (ISI). So if this impact factor, you will see this is JCR, provides the quantitative tool for ranking, evaluation, categorization, and comparing journals. So you can compare journals on the basis of this one also. The impact factor of that is the normally it is going to be used for the important basis for the selection of journal. It is a measure for the reputation of the journal also. Impact factor measures the frequency with which the average article of a journal is going to be cited in a particular year, and this is a dynamic index which changes on the basis of citation and number of paper every year. So this impact factor is one of these. It is a measure of the frequency with which the average article of a journal has been cited particular year or particular period. And every year, JCR impact factor is a ratio between the citation and the recent citable item published. Thus, the impact factor of a journal is calculated by dividing the number of citation, a number of current year citation. Current year means previous 2 years citation to the source item published in that journal during the previous 2 years. So this is the formula by which journal impact factor is going to be calculated. Total number of item its article were cited during the previous 2 years divided by the total number of citable article published in these 2 years. So if you divide it, and you will get a value, and that is called as its impact factor. So the formula, if you see it, like if I'm going, for example, I'm going to calculate the impact factor for any journal in 2020. So what we are going to take it, we are going to take the citation of all the citable article published in that particular journal in the previous 2 years. So like citation of the year 2018 and citation in the year 2019, it will be divided by number of paper published in 18 and number of paper published in 19. So that will give me the impact factor for 2020. Like for example, uh, number of paper, this is just an example, this is a random number I have taken. If I want to calculate the impact factor for 2020, so in this journal, number of paper published in 2018 is 250, number of paper published in 2019 is also 250. Citation which has received in this journal for 2018 is 1050, and citation in the year of 2019 is 1100. So according to the formula, so first I will add the total number of citation in the 18 and 19. It will be divided by the total number of article published, and that will give the impact factor. So according to this data, the impact factor of this particular journal is 4.3. This is the different in which category how many journals are there on an average according to the journal ranking 18-19. If you see, as in impact factor increases, the number of journal means quality of sorry, you can call it number of journals is very reduced. Like we are having 244 journals which is having more than 10 impact factor. It will go for more than 9 impact factor, 300 journals. So this is the number of journals having the different impact factor. Similarly, we are having another parameter which we are going to call site score. This site score is another matrices for the measuring journal impact, that is in Scopus. Impact factor is normally given by the Web of Science, Web of WAS, and this site score is similar type of things by Scopus. The calculation of site score is going to consider 3 years data that I will show you later on. This site score is normal total. If you'll see the in the Scopus, there are 8 different indicators are there, like site score tracker, site score percentile, site score quartile, site score rank, citation count, document count, and percentage cited. So out of those 8 different indices, 8 different matrices, site score is one of the matrices. And this site score normally includes all the document which is going to be indexed in Scopus. It can be research article, it can be review article, it can be letter, it can be notes, it can be editorial, it can be conference paper. So site score includes everything, whereas impact factor includes only paper as well as the review article and the review article. So site score of a journal is calculated by dividing the number of citation for the article published in the last 3 years by the number of article published in the journal during the previous 3 years. Like similar to impact factor, if I want to calculate the site score for a journal in 2020, then I will take 3 years published data, like all the article which is published in 17, 18, 19, how many citation has been received for these 3 years published paper. So citation in 2020, how many citation is for all these paper which is published in these 3 years, divided by the number of paper published in these 3 years. Okay. So this is the formula. In case of impact factor, we are going to take only 2 years data. So how many citations has received in those 2 years? And here we are going to take 3 years data. Now I'm going to compare the site score versus the impact factor. So site score, which is the parameter given by Scopus, it includes all the citable documents, includes article, review article, letter, note, editorial, conference proceedings. Like this is the example, we are having 6-7 years data. In this case, if I want to calculate the site score for this particular journal in the year of 2020, so in that case, I am going to take all those papers which is published in 17, 18, and 19. So total citation for all the paper which is published in these 3 years. So citable document from last 3 years, and their citation we will receive how many citation they have received in this year 2020. Because I want to calculate in 2020, so I will count here. Similarly, at the same time, impact factor, which is the parameter given by WAS, there we are going to take only citable document like article and review article, not editorial notes, letters, they are not going to be considered here. Similarly, yeah, here we are having impact factor for if I want to calculate in 2020, there I'm going to take the number of paper published in last 2 years, that is 18 and 19, that is citable document, and how many citation has occurred in these 2 years. Here, in case of cite score, we are going to see how many citation in the year of 2020. Here I am going to see how many citation in the 18 and 19. So there are few differences are there between the cite score, but roughly these two are almost similar type of parameter. One thing is cite score is not the current data because it is the previous 3 years document and previous 3 years paper citation we are going to see. Where in case of impact factor, we are just going to see the previous 2 years. So compared to cite score, impact factor is a little bit more recent data. So this is all the information about the cite score and impact factor, how we are going to calculate cite score, how we are going to calculate impact factor, and what is the basic differences between these two. So hope you have understand it. If you have any query, any comments, you can write in the comment box. If you're not subscribed my channel, you can subscribe it. You can press the bell button so that you will get all the notification on time. You can follow my channels on these different platforms with the Twitter handles, these different handles. So thank you very much. Have a nice day.